Alright, I'm Johnny, I'm with Johnny Jitsu, and we're going to go over wrist locks today. We're actually going to learn a chain that has 8 forms of wrist locks. The reason why we learn those in this chain is it's just easier to remember. And once we are proficient with these wrist locks, we can incorporate them into our self-defense game, and we can incorporate them into our actual competition once we know how to manipulate the wrist. So these positions will help us do this. I've got Jack, fellow purple belt, to help me out today, so that way I can demonstrate. So from here, we're going to start off with our hands like this. So that way I either have a same side or a cross hand grab. Me and Jack are never going to fight like this, but we're learning how to grab the hands to lead up to actual application. So from here, I'm using number 1, which is my same side grab. I'm bringing the wrist up and coming outside until I see him compensate with his shoulders. That means his body's saying something's starting to hurt, so he has to move with it. Once I get that movement, then I'm gonna just fold at the wrist towards the outside ankle and get the tap from there, okay? All my wrist locks, I wanna try to be as close to my center as possible, whether he's in my guard or I'm standing up top and I'm working goosenecks, a lot of different things like that. So from 1, it hurts him to go this way. So if he's gonna fight, he's gonna start bringing it back the other way, so I go with it and switch into my second grab, which is that cross hand grab. Now from here, I get his elbow straight up. Any kind of over rotation, he'll just spin into me and throw that spinning elbow. Spin the other way. Bang. And there's his defense. So I have to stop up top, and then I'm gonna start folding the wrist down into the forearm here to get my tap. Bang. If I'm fighting here and he's starting to straighten his hand away from it to release it, I'm gonna bring my thumb into his thumb and transfer into my number 3, which is a pistol grip here, and get the tap from there. That's called a pistol grip. What he's gonna wanna do is lift the elbow up again to relieve the pressure. As he lifts that elbow up, I'm gonna check the elbow in and move into my number 4, which is our first introduction to the gooseneck. We use the gooseneck a lot at higher belts and competition and stuff like that. So once we understand the gooseneck, we can use it more. From my gooseneck here, I'm gonna grab these 2 fingers and now use a finger lock for added pressure. I'm gonna turn the wrist up, and I'm gonna punch and hyperextend the elbow here. I'm also bringing these fingers into the armpit to apply more pressure to the lock. Bam, that's where we get the tap. Now from here, I'm gonna switch over to my number 6, grab both fingers, and I'm gonna split his hand in half with this break as I churn in a circular motion, bringing him down to his knees, getting another wrist lock. As you can see, it's a reverse gooseneck like we use in jiu-jitsu. So now from here, I'm gonna stand my opponent up by using that finger lock again. I'm gonna turn it in and bring his elbow up like this. Good. So now I have that reverse gooseneck. From here, I switch and continue the reverse gooseneck, but now it's a reverse gooseneck. Boom, my tap. So there's 8 right there, and I'll do them a little bit faster now. So from here, we've got 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, and then we finish with that reverse gooseneck. 8. There you go. All right. That's it. Those are your 8 wrist locks. If you want to get better at wrist locks, always look up on Instagram, Pete the Greek and the Wrist Lockers. I love those pages. You learn a lot from them. And then if you like our videos, subscribe, like, and share it with all your friends. Other than that, thank you very much. Thanks to Jack for helping out. We'll see you later.